Assalamu alaikum Gambians. Suma mbokki Gambia, suma mbokki Africans yëpp. Rawatina Gambia. Man Alhaji Suman Jallow laa tudda. Gambian la. I'm living in Italy here for the past 4 years. Dama bëgga this is my first ever video nag. Duma dee bari I don't do videos because I don't like it. It's not something I like much. But this is something important I need to talk, I need to discuss with you Gambians. Dafa am lu nga xamante ni mu ngi xew. Yaakaar naa ñun Gambian especially ñun youth si ñoo war a taxaw pour fight ko. Which is how Gambians are behaving. Naka la turi Gambia yaxuwee léegi si Europe bi especially Italy fu ma nekk nii ak Germany. Dafa it's so sad, police boo ne Gambian laa dëkk rek dafa am pour am two mind pour saaj la. Lu ko waral mooy there are some Gambians ñu nga xamante ne ñoom the only thing they think of the moment they enter to Europe is getting money in the fast easiest way, which is selling drugs on the street. And it's not only selling drug in the street, but then could they sell openly like I don't care, li tax na be people see Europeans see, they're trying to have this ragal see towards the Gambians. I'm not saying like all Gambians are that way. There are certain Gambians, they are very good. They are so gentlemen, the only thing they do is like going to work and studying. I'm not saying Gambians. They are in a high level in the Europe here, but in the other way around, there are some Gambians definitely. Then you have to the Gambians, and I want to make this clear. These days, people are talking about deportation, and I want to tell you something. I'm not saying I am with the deportation. I hate deportation. I hate it because it's something very especially commun Gambia. You go to like if you're from Gambia, you come to you are deported from Gambia. Excuse me, you are deported from Europe to Gambia. The first thing you know, see many people more kid for fail. Hamna nakala I've never experienced it, but hamna dafa born, and then it's so sad. I don't want to see people deported definitely, especially you nga pass through this back way. Hamantine is all of risk, and then you happens to make it and you enter Europe. I am definitely against the deportation. But let me tell you one thing. So if you can tell you Europe and you come through this back way, you through back way or the front way whatsoever, let's call it that way. You happens to be in Europe. The first thing you need to think is trying to integrate with these people, because it's not easy here. You know how things are here. We all know how the politics are changing every day. Think about them. There are politicians who are trying to bring hatred between the immigrants and the citizens. So this thing you think first of all. Now you also find in younger Europe. Try to integrate, try to go to school, and try to get a job. This is the best thing, and I think if you start with this thing in the next 10, 5, 7 years, you will be something else. And you will be well integrated, and you will have a lot of friends, you have a lot of things to do, Why should you continue in Europe must start house tali simbeda yi, this south simbeda yi, the jai drugs simbeda yi. At the end of the day, nanga yahal sa boba, but then it's not do yahal sa boba kasi nanga yahal ñu ñu xamantene ñu ngi Gambia, because nanga wara understand one thing. There are thousands of sisters and brothers who are in the Gambia who are aiming to come to Europe to study one day or the other in the future. Now, so if I get in a Gambian be any policeman or policewoman ko gis in Europe, so kon I'm a Gambian mo have two mind. Any citizen born I'm a Gambian mo you are drug sellers. So at the end of the day, those who are in the Gambia, ñoom suñ bëggee ñëw to Europe pour study in a legal way, dana la difficult si ñoom, dana difficult. So please people, Gambians, let's try and fight this thing. It's very wrong and it's definitely very, very, I can imagine it. Man, buma, because I have a friend who is a police officer. When he told me this thing, billahi wallahi billahi wallahi talai, I I feel bad and I feel so much confused. Despite man, I have my papers and I have my I'm working regularly, but then niki mom xamulo elek lu mo ici because Gambia mom ñop Gambians tan turi Gambians yo whatsoever and how so nak nga mëna try pour Europe bi fi pour nga nek a gentleman sa tour dana halal anga dana hala dangay waru xam ngeen fu may waxe so motor always like might try for what people see, Gambians. Let's try to to reset our system. Let's try to be gentlemen. Let's try to work harder and be integrated with these citizens of Europe. Let's try to find good jobs. Let's try to go to school, and I think this is the best way. Kula wax lu dul li rek is wrong. Boy na legi luñ ke moy man bandi la, man rastaman la, man pago la. I don't give a fuck. Man dama jaay drug in front of the police. Europe dañ la dee mën a jox rights yu nga xamante ni it's not like because ñun ñëpp xam nañ ne yow soo taxawee Gambia si ko tali bi di jaay drogue policeman wala police woman su la fa fekkee xam nga lu la fay dal. This is the same thing in Europe. Xanaa dafa nekk di Europe duñ la fa dee fekka di la door dañ la dee arrest yóbbu la waaye loolu moo si gën a ndaw arresting bi and stuff like that in front of everyone loolu moo gën a ndaw waaye man lu may fight mooy turi Gambia bi. At least Gambia is for Gambians, and this dañ wara work together. You protect the Gambia because Europe nekkul Europeans see dañ register Europe like that. They work for it, so why can't we work for ours too? I think we can do it and we can make it. So please, Gambians, let's try to be gentle people. Let's try to work hard and change our minds, change our mentality, which is very wrong. You cannot come to Europe within 2-3 years and you have millions of euros or you have thousands of euros, like as if you have been here working for the past 30 years. It's impossible. Even Europeans cannot do that, my friend. So please, I'm urging everyone, let's try to come together and try to restore our system. Definitely it's wrong. It's definitely wrong. We cannot be Gambians and be in risk in Europe here. And can't take Gambians who claims to be, they don't care, like maragaluma man damay jaay by force. All right, but so jaisa and manuloko it's wrong, man. I don't encourage anyone pour nga jaay, but even so jaay and I don't know about why Gambians they don't do that. What they do, they sell openly. Billahi wallahi tallahi. So tawe di advise any one of them lum lay wax moy I don't give a fuck. Always suma day dem liggéey dama day jaar foog suma auto bi waaye dama day gis billahi wallahi pa koy diransi ko lifin bi di jaay. Cause inara osa pour di kona suma brother and for neka Gambia money liba daf lay wax look, that's not your business. Billahi wallahi tallahi. So it's just it's sad. It's sad, billahi wallahi. Now at this moment to be Gambians is somehow sad. I'm not again, I repeat myself, I'm not saying Gambians are all wrong or Gambians are all criminals, no. But 80% of Gambians, or let's say 60% of Gambians, especially those who come through this back way, Lunyo Def is very wrong. Because the new house called Street B, the jai drugs called Street B, openly. I mean openly, billahi wa ta'ala. And this is limo cause, this huge of deportation, sir. See la boka. Imagine luma policeman do money. Most of these people were standing here. 95% of them are Gambians. If you go and check their documents, they are all from Gambia. I just have to defend my country like wow, well, but you can. It's true. It's something true. What can you do? What can you say? So for the last time, please, Gambians, let's love Gambia and love ourselves, especially our sisters, our sons, our daughters who would love to be here, love to come here and studies, or even other people who would love to come and do their businesses illegal way. So fekkente ne ñun Gambian continentally billahi wallahi taala pour ñom ñu mëna secure visa pour ñëw to the Europe will be very difficult. So I'm urging everyone, every Gambian to come with me and please fight this thing. Try to advise our brothers who are in this position or in this situation to change their minds and rethink very well.